right here, I guess it's not there anymore, or it's not listed here. On the corner where it says Korean barbecue, it used to be just like a convenience store. And this was where I would go to play video games when I was like 5 or 6. So when I was 5 or 6, right, we lived here, and I would ask mom for a quarter or maybe $1 if I was smart in advance. And I would walk out here. So these are connected with a little walkway. I would walk out here, go around, go there. They had like an asteroids machine, a scramble machine, and maybe something else. I don't know. It probably changed a little bit over time too. And I would just play arcade games back in there. That's how I got into video games. I also almost killed somebody right here when I was 7 years old. That was not good. But that was the 70s. How? Okay. So when I was little, I read lots of science fiction magazines and stuff, right? Or science fiction stories. And they had like cool trip wires and nanowire and stuff, okay? And see, there's a little walkway here. And there's a brick wall between this side and the other side. And there was an older kid, like I was like 6 or 7. He was like younger in high school or something. And he would like ride his BMX bike around the neighborhood. And he would ride through here. And I observed that he would ride standing up, you know, like a big kid, right? So he's kind of standing up and like pumping the things. And I noticed that his head went well above the wall, okay? Let's see if we can actually street view this so I could show you. How do we actually go down there? Okay, yeah, that thing. What just happened? Like what is going on? Okay, this thing right here, it looks so small today. Okay, so this was like a little bit under construction for a little bit, and there was some rebar sticking up. And so I tied a fishing line across there, like as a trap, because I thought I was being cool. And the dude ran across it. He rode across it, and like it hit him across the neck, like not that high, fortunately. But like he was riding his bike fast through the thing, and it, like I was a little kid who had no concept of reality and didn't understand how dangerous and bad of a thing this was to do. Okay. I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because it's horrible. Like, true story. The other thing that happened when I was even younger than that, see how my driveway here is kind of slanted? So I would watch my family mess around with the car. And so one day when I was a little younger than the fishing line thing, I was probably like 4 or 4.5. I like grabbed the car keys from the kitchen and went. My dad's like station wagon or whatever was pointed up the driveway, like this car, but in the middle. So I got in. I managed to turn the key and put it into neutral, and it like rolled down the hill into the middle of the street. And like I stayed there trying to get it started up, and I couldn't figure it out. And eventually one of the neighbors just saw this car in the middle of the street with a 4-year-old in it. And they were like, this is not good. So like that again is terrible. Like if there was some other little kid playing in the street when I did that, like very bad things can happen. All right. So I'm very, very glad that didn't kill anybody or maim anybody. And I'm very, very glad that didn't kill or maim anybody. I'm also glad that I didn't figure out how to actually start the engine and go forward way too fast. All right. Like, but to go back to the point, so many people had swimming pools, man. Did the guy do an awesome flip? I did not see the guy on the bike hit the wire. I like tied it up. Nobody was around. So I like tied the fishing line, and then maybe I hid around for a while to see something happen, but like the dude just wasn't around. So like I went home, and then like later he ran into it. Oh my God. So like kids' minds are not fully formed at that age, all right? They don't understand reality very well. So don't let them make important decisions when they're 7 years old, all right? It's like not, it's not a good thing.